condition now. It's a hard situation.
This story is not a recreation. It's a look inside Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami, Florida, where every day is a high-stakes battle against the odds. May 16th, 1994.
Yeah, I've got a car that ran off the road and flipped sideways and injected 3 children, one of them's 14.
A trauma team, including surgeon Christina Lopez, prepares for the young victims.
We had a call that there were 3 girls involved in the car accident, and they were all ejected. You just hope that you can do the best thing for them and make them come out all right.
Pediatric surgeon Michelle Markley also attends to the girls. 14-year-old twins Jessica and Jenny Mejia, and their 8-year-old cousin, Sandra Francisco.
They were in distress, all 3 of them. Jessica had a broken arm. She was otherwise stable. She didn't have any other apparent injuries. So I moved on to Jenny, her twin.
Accident, lost consciousness, is not really oriented at this time. She's going to have CAT scans, so we'll know more after that.
I made some quick decisions on how to work Jenny up and moved on to the 3rd room where I found Sandra.
Tell me what you found so far.
Okay, she has belly pain, she has a lip lack, she has pains in her left hand.
Okay, belly, soft?
It's soft but tender. Right
Sweetheart, does your belly hurt you?
¿Te duele la barriga?
She had some pain in her belly and seemed to be having some difficulty breathing.
Okay, X-ray.
Sandra had a bad bruise to a lung on one side. We moved her to the CAT scanner quickly.
I'll incubate her here if she becomes unstable. Otherwise, I'm going to take her.
8-year-old Sandra had been thrown more than 30 feet out of the car.
The CAT scan revealed several liver lacerations, which were pretty significant, and some blood in her abdomen, which had come from the liver lacerations.
So far, this baby is the worst injured. She has a bad pulmonary contusion. She's having a little bit of difficulty breathing, and I think her contusion's only going to get worse.
Sandra's father and stepmother, Jose Francisco and Martha Soler, come to the hospital with the twins' mother as soon as they are notified about the accident.
The police officer talked about Jessica and Jenny, but he was not saying much about Sandrita, and I was scared to death. I had to think the worst.
All the kids were in a bad accident. They were all thrown from the car. We're still in the midst of working all 3 of them up, so there's some more tests to be done, but I wanted to tell you what we know so far. Jessica has a broken arm.
Jessica tiene un brazo partido.
But she seems to be okay.
Pero ella está bien.
She seems to be fine. She's awake, she's alert, she remembers the accident. Jenny has a broken collarbone. She's a little bit sleepy right now.
Está un poco dormida ahora.
She has some tenderness in her belly. She's stable, though.
Ella está estable.
Sandy has a bad bruise to one of her lungs.
Tiene un glóbulo de... it's a blood. No, es solo un golpe.
When they left to go wherever it was that they were going, these kids were fine in the morning. And I have to go out and tell a family that your kids that were fine this morning are in critical condition now. It's a hard situation.
The most seriously injured, 8-year-old Sandra, is put on a ventilator to help her bruised lungs breathe. Her parents get to see her for the first time.
When I saw Sandrita, it was like she wasn't there. To see her lay in bed with no movement whatsoever, it was like she's there, but she's dead.
De cabeza no tiene golpe de cabeza y eso es muy bueno. Solamente tiene...
Fue algo muy duro. Jamás yo había visto a mi hija así.
It was very hard. I never seen my daughter like that. I didn't have words to help her.
me pegó algo mal, que lo que me dio fue gana de
And something hit me very hard, and it built a fire of tears in me. I couldn't speak.
Por favor, Melvin, tu hijo está consciente. O te tranquilizo o te doy 2 galletas. When my husband saw his daughter like that, he could not handle it. But I had to. I had to, otherwise everybody would go down, even the kids. Because of their sake, I have to be strong. Para tu Barbie. ¿Sí?
One day after the car accident, Sandra's condition shows signs of improving.
She keeps getting better, and her bruised lungs don't do anything overnight. In the morning, she should have that out and be eating breakfast, we hope.
They have been very, very caring about my daughter and my nieces.
You're going to have to eat to get better, Sandrita. Will you do that?
And I thank them and God very much for it. She can go home.
Well,
that's what she's trying to say.
A couple of days, probably, before you go home.
3 children almost died because they weren't belted in. If your children are resistant and normal kids are, you just need to persevere. Pull the car over and put the kids back in the seatbelts and reward them for keeping their seatbelt on and doing a good job.
¿Cómo te sientes, mami?
2 days later, Angela Mejia is very pleased by the recovery her twins, Jenny and Jessica, are making.
Por lo que han hecho por mis hijas.
The truth is, I've never been in a hospital. I felt totally confused and upset.
Yo les agradezco mucho, mucho, mucho.
I'm very, very thankful for what they've done for my daughters.
Ahora aquí sí estás agradecida de estar viva.
Estoy agradecida por todo eso.
Yeah, she's very grateful to be alive. Y de tu hermana.
También.
And for her sister.
Y de mi sobrina también.
And her cousin, yeah.
They will have to make sure they have to have the seatbelt on all the time. If they don't have a seatbelt in the back, they won't ride. I can tell you that much.
3 months later, Jenny, Jessica, and Sandra have completely recovered from their injuries. At the time of the accident, they had only recently arrived in this country from Guatemala.
Los problemas de ellas, no, los golpes.
Their injuries were internal, not external. If they hadn't been treated as quickly as they were, they wouldn't have survived.
This is Tori. This is Sundance. And this is Noel.
Yo no sé, aparte de...
There's really nothing else I can say, except just how happy I am. When I talk, my daughter can see just how happy I am.
Los doctores le digo que muchas gracias y gracias a Dios que... I just want to tell everybody thank you and I thank God that I am okay. Porque en el hospital me dijeron que no tenía que... In the hospital, they told me that when I get in a car to put on my seatbelt, wherever I'm going, and that whoever I'm with to do the same. Because if we get in an accident, our lives won't be worth anything. I would tell everybody to wear their seatbelts. Because if they get in an accident and they don't have them on, then there'll be nothing.
Everybody dance! Dance!
Me siento que tengo aquello que estuve a punto.
I feel like I had something that I came very close to losing.
Beautiful!
Soy contento, ella es, se puede decir, la vida mía.
She's my life. She's my only daughter. And to see her now, how she is after having seen her in the hospital, I continue to thank God and the people who helped her. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to see her play again. Next.
911, what is your emergency?
I'm being attacked by Surveys.
What?